This week's edition of Grappler's Keep is brought to you once again by Diet Water. Sit back, relax, enjoy the show. And with all of the hot weather that's been going through the U.S. and all that, make sure you're keeping yourself safe. Make sure you're keeping yourself cool. Make sure you're keeping yourself well hydrated. We're hoping that you're using Diet Water to help meet those hydration needs. But if not, please make sure you're using something because we want to make sure you come back for each and every stream. Thank you very much. And let's go ahead and get on with the show. I didn't want to do anything. I didn't feel like doing the humor part tonight with the ad with all of the heat and all that. So figured we'd be a little bit serious. All right. Welcome to the show. I'm Kentucky Hockey, KY Hockey, your host here on Hawkeye's Old Time Gaming Emporium. It is Saturday night, which means behind the counter are 1, 2, 3 parfaits are our special tonight. Get your orders into Tori right away, and she will get those orders to Virgil, who will get those made up for you, and will get you all taken care of, whether you're sitting in a booth at a table, or if you're at the counter spinning around on one of the seats. Whichever way you're enjoying the show tonight, we'll make sure you are well taken care of. And also, since it's Saturday night, that means it's time for Grappler's Keep, our WWE 2K24 universe. I gotta remember to say 24, not 23. We're using 24 now, where a number of characters from all of your favorite tabletop RPGs compete in a ring that we love to call the Dice Tray. Last week, we were having some major connection issues, and we did not finish last week's card. There's 2 matches left on that, so we're going to finish those matches up tonight, and then we will do our normal card. The women's card is going to be shortened a little bit because we have a special match going on, because last week, Warble, our women's bearer of the Hunter's Mark, not only cashed in the Hunter's Mark, but she won, and she is now our Lady of Valor Women's Champion. So we have to crown a new bearer of the Hunter's Mark, so we're going to have a big gauntlet match to determine among the women to determine who's going to be the next bearer of the Hunter's Mark. So that one's going to take a little time. So we're only going to have 4 matches on the women's card, and then we'll have our standard 6 matches on the men's side. Hopefully we've got some good action lined up for you with all these, and we'll get things set up. So without any further ado, since we used all the ado making dinner last night, let's go ahead and get things started. Do you dare enter the Dice Tray? Welcome to Grappler's Keep. Alright, let's go ahead and get things started. We had 2 matches last week that we were not able to finish out, so we're going to get those done tonight. The first one is between Othniel out of the Paladins versus our very metal Goliath Bard Vin Blast team. And then our main event last week was supposed to be Killer and Sparkshard going up against Scooter out of the tag team known as the Demolition Squad. So we're going to start with those matches, then we'll go quickly to get the women's matches set up, and then we will have our men's matches as well. We had a lot of things happen last week, some good things. We had a new champion crowned. Rul-Em on the men's side had his 4th time successfully bearing the men's Hunter's Mark. So he is cashing that in tonight in a match against Novar Xanatron. We'll see that later tonight, as we may have another change in who's wearing the championship belts. But let's go ahead and get started with our match that we have going here. So we have Othniel, who's a tag team partner with Scandalon Obadias IV. They are the Paladins, former men's tag team champions, but they also do singles action as well, and he will be going up against Vin Blastim, our Goliath Bard, who will be accompanied by his manager and Muse, the angelic creature known as Aura. So they will be going at it here. Should be a good matchup. This is definitely going to be a case of power versus technical. So not that Vin doesn't have good, decent technical skills as well, but he's primarily power. Othniel is going to be more of your technical type of person with a little bit of aerial ability. So this should be a fun match to see what happens. As we return to Diet Water Arena, our new look arena for WWE 2K24. We definitely have more of an arena look now, as he may be wrestling solo, but they are coming out as a team, as they have decided to do. Scandalon Obadias IV escorting his tag team partner, Othniel. They are the tag team known as the Paladins.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, accompanied by the unrelenting Knights, representing the Knights of the Round Table from Camelot, weighing in at 200 pounds, Goldman Knights.
He is a Paladin of the True Light, here to help grant salvation through dedication to the ring. For both him and Scandalon Obadias IV, the ring is sacred, the ring is holy, and should be respected and treated that way. And they take umbrage with anyone who does not take that approach to every time they enter inside the ropes of the dice tray. You can see we now have the ring looking a little bit more like an actual dice tray. I'm going to try, hopefully get some time to work on the image on there to try to give it more of a 3D look. But for now, we'll settle for what we've got. As Scandalon and Othniel are set and they are ready for their opponents to enter. I made some changes on my window setup and all that, because that appeared to be where the issues were coming from. So we'll see if that fixes it, and hopefully we won't have the issues that we were having last week where we kept getting those dreaded Twitch technical errors. Meanwhile, there's a sudden shift and chill in the air as we wait for our next opponent to enter. Othniel set and ready to go. Waiting there is Aura, and there he is, our very large Goliath Bard. He is Vin Blastim. His true weapons, his musical instruments have been taken away, so he's going to do combat the way he would rather not do it, and that's with the fisticuffs in the ring, led by his muse and manager Aura, who literally lights the way for our Goliath Bard. And here we go. Our Bard has definitely got quite the following here inside the arena. He definitely has been a lot more intense with his muse at his side. Hey, Crit Witch. Yeah, Goliath Bard. Yeah, he's a fun character that when I play him. He's an actual D&D character that I play. And he is quite the fun character to do. And he's even scarier here inside the ring. Welcome, Crit Witch. Good to have you here with us. Hopefully we don't have all of the problems that we had last week. Hopefully we can avoid those. It looks like we're set. Othniel making last minute adjustments. You can see the intensity on Vin Blastim's face. There's the bell, and here we go. And Vin wastes no time. Quick fireman's carry. And is going to drop him right on the top rope. Puts the leg out and a knee drop right onto the ankle. Another one. He's not wasting any time. Going right after the foundation there. Has him wrapped up. Pulls him up. And a huge power bomb of his own. Both the Paladins love the power bomb. They call it the Smite. And our Bard is giving him the Smite first. Going after that leg again. He seems to want to target that left leg of Othniel. Pulls him up. Wraps him up. And a massive DDT. Othniel's not been able to get any offense started yet. He's trying to, but Vin pushes him off. Hard whip into the corner and a big running forearm shot right to the head, it looked like. And now the Goliath is going up top rope. This is always going to be scary. You see the flashes going off as he lands the big elbow. This could fix it for Othniel right here. But no, he kicks out. Grabs him by the leg, flips him over, and he's going for an ankle lock. But Othniel's able to get to the ropes. He definitely wants to target that leg. We've not seen the ankle lock out of Vin. Pulls him up. Massive back body drop with a little bit extra. Kick to the back. Runs in, running knee shot, misses. Othniel with a springboard knee from behind catches Vin by surprise. Now drop kick stops him but does not fell him. Big forearm shot. Vin strikes back as well. I don't know if Othniel wants to get into a power match here with Vin Blastim. I don't think he can win this. Oh, nice block there, and Vin returns the they're just countering each other here at this point, and Othniel getting the better, giving more than he's taking. Big uppercut there, now whip into the ropes. Nice drop kick. The Goliath still stands. Now big running knee stops Othniel right in his tracks. Pulls him up to his feet. Big clubbing shot there, and now he's going to cast the sleep spell. He's got the sleeper locked in. Is it lullaby time for Othniel? Nope. Vin Blasting looked like Vin broke the hold. And now he's going to go upstairs. Goes for a knee drop, but nobody home. Othniel tries to take advantage. Ripcord into a lariat. Still has a hold of the arm. Ripcords him into another lariat. Still holding the arm. And a third lariat. Pulls him up. Kick to the gut. Wraps him up. He hits him with the glaive. Waits for Vin to get up. Quick kick. Wraps him up. And he's going to go for the smite. And he hits it. Hooks the leg for the pin. And it is over. He took a lot of punishment.
Here is your winner.
But Othniel is able to withstand the onslaught of the Goliath and get the victory. You see the look of determination on his face. He was not going to go down easy. He kept up the fight with Gandalon over there cheering him on. 2.5 stars. Not a very long match, but an impressive one nonetheless. If anything, showing the resiliency of Othniel. All right, now we'll go to last week's main event. Hopefully this thing will get things working here. As right now, Kilray and Sparkshard are high elf elemental wizard specializing in fire spells, has an ongoing rivalry going on with Rufus, our marshal out of the Weird Wild West. They've got some stuff going on with each other, but right now he's going to be focusing on Scooter, one of the wrestlers in the tag team known as the Demolition Squad here, as they will be both going into singles action. Scooter is a very skilled singles wrestler as well as a tag team person, so we'll see how this one comes out. This should be an interesting matchup. And coming out first, he feels he has to go first because he's got the most entrance.
Making his way to the ring from Avalon, weighing in at 219 pounds, Sparks Shaw!
You cannot say that Killer is not a showman as well as a wizard. Definitely a legend in his own mind, if nothing else. He has the big fancy entrance, but he does have the rest of the skills in the ring to mostly live up to the hype that he gives himself. Definitely he's not afraid to try to get the crowd up and going. It's hard to tell sometimes if the crowd is cheering him because they're fans or if it's just to egg him on with his entrances and all that. It's a little hard to say for sure, but he does have plenty of wins there inside the dice tray, so alright, looks like he's slowly making his way down to the ring, taking his time, enjoying the music, if not the accolades of the crowd. Looks like he's about set and ready to go. I guess we're going to get one more time. This is the kind of entrance that people say is a concession stand entrance. Gives you plenty of time to get to the concession stand or the restroom and get back to your seat in time for the match. But it looks like Killer Ann is ready to go. As he waits for his opponent to enter, he considers himself the Baron of the Wasteland.
Demolition from the edge of reality, weighing in at 228 pounds,
He claims to be the Baron of the Wasteland, apocalyptic wastelands. He says he and his bodyguard Chaos were chased out. He intends to come back and claim that title back. But for right now, he is a very accomplished singles and tag team wrestler here in the Keep. Very few that he's afraid of. Some say he relies a little bit too much on Chaos's bodyguard, but he does not have Chaos there with him tonight. It's just him. And looks like we're ready to go. There's the bell. And Kelleran comes right out with the big strike here first. Scoops him up. He's going to take him right to the turnbuckle, and it's snake eyes for Scooter. And a nice little elbow drop there. Kelleran going right for the blatant choke there. Has to break it at the 5 count and does. Goes right after. Now he's got the crossface going in. But Scooter quickly rolls out, gets a boot in of his own. They bump into each other, and Kelleran keeps going with the strikes. He's not as big, but he does have the wrestling savvy. Nice over the shoulder drop. Works his way around, and a kick to the back. A big stomp to the back by Kelleran. And he's got the offense going right now. Now he's going to play to the crowd as Scooter pulls himself up on the ring apron. Kelleran giving Scooter time to get in and hits him with a big boot. Big super kick there. Caught him by surprise. Whips him hard into the ropes. Drops down. Scoops him up. Nice little tilt-a-whirl slam, and now comes with the big stomps to the chest. Pulls him up by the head. Double hook. Stretching him out. And now just throws him down, kind of a surfboard stretch there. Grabs the leg, stump puller all the way across the ring. Flips him over, big kick to the back. Kelleran back up on his feet, but a big running clothesline by Scooter, who's going to go right for the pin. But only 1 count, still a little early. Scooter thought he had it there already. He had some shock, but not enough awe. Knee to the back. And now he poses for the crowd a bit. Now another big stomp to the back. But a quick kick by Kelleran gets out of that. Pulls Scooter the way up to his feet. Hard whip into the ropes. Scoops him up. Nice back body drop by Kelleran. Elbow to the head. But Scooter pops right back up. And now brings Kelleran all the way over to the ropes. Wraps him up and now has that neck right on the rope, trying to choke him out a little bit himself. A little fair play here. Now springboard into a Superman punch. Flips him over. Quick kick to the back. And now going for the shoulder pull. Trying to slow Kelleran down, maybe keep him from casting the fireball DDT. Hard whip into the ropes. Grabs him by the leg, but nope, Kelleran blocks that, gets a knee in of his own, and now goes for a pin attempt. Thinking maybe he'd knocked him out, but only 2 count. Scooter slow to get to his feet, but now he wraps up Kelleran, takes him hard into the turnbuckle. Big stomps to the gut, now to the chest. Goes back again, tries to put the boot on the face, but Kelleran blocks it and sweeps him away. Nice little move there, and a big measured knee to the back of the head onto Scooter. Measures him out, pulls him up to his feet, wraps him up, big sweeping suplex. And now he's just going blatantly for the choke, trying to cut the air supply off again. Pulls him up to his feet. And just an old-fashioned haymaker. Fist to the head. Pulls him up. Big spine buster. Grabs the leg and a knee right into the hamstrings again and again. He's going to go up to the ropes, celebrate again. Last time he did this, Scooter was able to take advantage, but he's not moving right now. Another big stomp from Kelleran. Elbow shot. Grabs him by the feet, but no, Scooter pushes him off. Kelleran rolls outside, and a big, nice sleeping flip over the top rope. Catches Kelleran by surprise. No short rest out here on the Eldritch Blast safety mats. And Scooter's taking it right to Kelleran. Big knee to the head. Pulls him up to his feet once again. Scoops him up. Face plant straight down. Waits for Kelleran to get to his feet. Wraps him up. Pulls him up. He's going to go for the wasteland and hits it. He can't get a pin out there, but definitely does the damage. Throws Kelleran back inside the ring. Takes his time, knowing he's in control. Flips him over for the pin. Ref has to get in position. And Scooter gets the win. Kelleran, upset, did not like the results of that. As he talks it over with the ref, the lights go out. And now here's Rufus. Out of nowhere, Rufus Combs. And now he's coming after Kelleran, enforcing the law of the land onto the wild magic of Kelleran Sparkshard. 3-star match. And Rufus letting everybody know who the sheriff is. Alright, let's get ready and go to our next show. Normally I would do intermissions for this, but I'm going to let you all see how the sausage is made tonight. On the women's side here, because I need to take some stuff out. We're going to delete that one. We got some rivalry matches we need to keep in there. So again, the ongoing saga between Adasha and Charity will be happening. That'll be our first match. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need to keep Kimona versus Menu, and that's one of our rivalries here as well. I guess it's a good time for the ad to come up. That'll be match number 3. So that means, let's see. That means match number 2 is going to be our big one. I need to grab a card here because I need the card for, Desiree. Oh, I'm going to have to pull Desiree from there. And let's see here. Who do I want to put in instead? Actually, I want Desiree to stay in that. We're going to change that to Jillian. All right, so we're going to do some changes here. So we're going to make this one. It's not going to let me do that. Okay. All right, so that means Desiree's going to be pulled. No, we'll leave her in there. Desiree's going to do double duty tonight because I don't want to mess around with that. And I want her to have as equal shot as anyone else. So we're going to leave those matches the same. We just need to change this one to a gauntlet match with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 participants. So, nope, it's not going to be you. We're going to start this from the top. First, we will have Desiree in here because she was selected for that. And they're going to come in. They will explain how the gauntlet match works here in a little bit. Okay, Feline. Now. Lorana. Next we have Cheryl. Desiree scores, so we need to fix that. All right. Next we have Neil Caillou. We have Jayla Fast Shadow. have Annabelle Dukes. And we will have Analyst. And they will come in random order. So, for the Queen's Courtyard tonight... Oh, that's not right. Hang on. I thought we took that one out. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we're going to take this one out. No, we got a rivalry going in this one, don't we? So we got to leave that one back in. So, they're all sorted out. Got to save Desiree for that one as well. Just getting all my cards separated out here. Got to do things a little bit differently here tonight. And I forgot we had that other rivalry going on of our other Bards versus Sister Cyber. All right, so we are set. So this will be our card for the women's matches tonight. We're going to start off with Dia Hanu versus out of the interlude going up against Sable out of the tag team Sister Cyber. In our second match, we have Adasha from Paws and Claws going up against Charity out of Thrill and Chill. Next, we will have a gauntlet match. 8 ladies will be going at each other. The way the match works is you start out with 2 in the ring. You keep on going till you have a winner by DQ, pin, or submission. When that match ends, another person comes in at random, and we keep on going till we get to the last person. The last person standing will be the person who will be given the belt of... so I need to fix that. And make that a title match. Because this will be for the Hunter's Mark. Because Warble cannot hold both titles at the same time. Alright. All fixed. And whoever wins the gauntlet match, whoever survives the gauntlet will be our ladies' bearer of the Hunter's Mark. We will then have rivalry match continuing between Kimona and Minyun Maitalar. We need to fix this as well. Come on. Okay. Minyun. And we'll add the members of her faction coming in as well. And they will be in to accompany her. And in our main event, will be Pick and Sarlano going against Desiree Bouveau. Desiree may end up being a little bit tired because of being in the gauntlet match, but we'll see what happens. All right, let's go ahead and get the Queen's Courtyard going here. As we have Dia Hanu going up against Sable. Both of these are out of tag teams. Dia Hanu is one of the 2 members of the tag team known as the Interlude. Sable is from the tag team known as Sister Cyber. Both they are the former Queens of the Keep Women's Tag Team Champions. But in this bout here, they will be going at this by themselves. So let's see how well they do flying solo. And coming out first, it's Dia.
Making her way to the ring, representing the Entourage from Babylon, Dio Haku.
Traveling Bard. One of our elven bards here, known to inspire themselves and inspire others. as well. It looks like we got a little glitch here. Looks like it's got a baseball cap in there that I got to get taken out. All right, she took care of it herself. Good. Looks like she's set and ready to roll. And out of the cyberpunk universe is Sable.
And represents Pretty Mean Sisters from Chroma City, Sable!
Cyberpunk gal, master of the cyber implants, rescued her sister from Shiny from death. Shiny's the only person she trusts. And now she's headed in to go up against one of our elven bards. Pretty proficient wrestler in her own right as she takes her time getting into the ring. Wishes she had that tag team belt around her waist still, but she and her sister will have to earn a shot to get those back, as those belts are currently held by Thrill and Chill. All right, looks like we're set and ready to go. There's the bell. And Dia comes right after Sable. Big series of chops and backhand. Springboard into a Supergirl punch, or Power Girl punch, and goes for the quick pin, but only a 2 count. Big stomp to the hand. Pulls her up. Holds that arm up. Stomps to the chest. And a diving forearm shot. Big stomp once again. Pulls her up. Quick series of kicks to the head. Sends her flying on that third one. And goes right to the ground and pound. Big stomp to the gut. And goes for a shot. And now Sable comes with a forearm of her own. Hard whip in and over the ropes onto the Eldritch Blast safety mats. Dia gets right back up onto her feet. No short rest. She's going to come right back in. Sable waiting for her. Scoops her up. Big spinning slam downward. Pulls her up by the head. And a big forearm shot of her own. Yeah, could be. Oh, springboard shot, but misses on the splash. Dianu taking advantage. Surfboard stomp right to the back. And now gets some more shots in as Dia continues the attack. Springboard Superman punch again. Pulls Sable up to her feet, but Sable's ready. Nice. Fireman's carry reversal there. Big stomp onto the arm. Elbow drop, maybe a bit shoulder as well. Pulls the arm out, big stomp right on the shoulder. And now Sable's feeling pretty good about herself as Dia gets up. Dia takes advantage, throws her hard into the corner and but runs right into the double boots of Sable. And now Sable's got her by the ponytails hard into the turnbuckle. Wraps the leg around the rope undefended and a big kick to the leg there. Another big boot blocks the forearm, and now Dia gets some quick kicks and a big flurry of blows from Dia, ending with that small drop kick there. Grabs her by the arm, stomping right on the low back, and now to the face. Wraps the arm around, going for the goalpost stretch here, bending even the fingers all the way back, and a big double knees to the back. But Sable comes right back up. But Dia's got her by the nape of the neck hard into the turnbuckle. And now a big series of knees to the gut. And down goes Sable. Big boot right on the chest kick. Flips it off. And a quick kick of her own. Now a big running clothesline. Another clothesline. Now they're exchanging strikes back and forth. Swing and a miss. And down goes Dia. She rolls out of the ring. And Varja throws her back in from the rival tag team. as well that Dia and her tag team partner have been having issues with the Shield Maidens. Throws her back in. Big shoulder block by Sable. Dia still out there. And a suicide dive. Nails her with the shoulder. Varja made sure that Dia did not get away from any damage. Now, big hammer lock. Kind of a reverse pump handle DDT of sorts there. Pulls her up to her feet. And now Veal throw right into the corner. Landing right on the Eldritch Blast safety mats. Pulls her up to her feet. Throws her down towards the corner again. Mocks her now as the count gets to 5. Pushes her down. And now slams her face first down onto the mats. Sable will go inside. She'll take a count-out victory. She's mocking Dia to get up, and she does. Takes her time. She's got enough time to get in there. Sable not paying attention. Dia gets in there, slams her hard into the turnbuckle. Wraps that arm around the rope. A little extra pull using the middle rope with her foot. Now a big kick. Another big kick. Sable blocks that one, spins her around. Pulls her out hard, head into the turnbuckle. Big knife edge chop. Goes for something else, but Dia elbows her way free. Tries for a flurry of blows, but Sable blocks them. Scoops her up. And neck drops her right onto the top rope. But Dia pops right back up. Springboard Superman punch again. She seems to like that move. Hooks the leg. But Sable kicks out right before the 2 count. More kicks and strikes out of Dia. Big elbow from Sable. And now Sable's coming with the strikes. Big fist brings her down. But only a 1 count. Goes up to the second rope. Trying to get the crowd going as Dia slowly gets up. Goes right back at her with a big forearm strike. Big kick. Wraps the arm around. But Dia gets a strike of her own to get free. Wraps her up. Fireman's carry. Hits her with the front bar. Hooks the leg. And just barely gets the shoulder up. That was a close call there for Sable. Dia waits. Wraps the arm around the rope. Pulling on her with the middle rope again. Now the flurry of blows strikes and down goes Sable. Waits for her to get up. Wraps her up. And going for the coda and hits it. Hooks the leg for the pin. She's going for a dirty pin, but the ref doesn't see it. Sable still kicks out. I think the ref may have seen it now. Hooks the leg. Now Sable going at it. Hits her with the Goomba. And the victory goes to Sable. Dia tried to get tricky there and cheat. Turns out to backfire on her. The victory goes to Sable. So big victory for the Cyberverse here tonight. Four-star match. That was a good one. Despite with a little help on the interference side and able to get the victory there for Sable. Now we'll go in to more women's singles action here. We have a big rivalry going on between the current women's tag team champions, Thrill and Chill, versus the former tag team champions, Paws and Claws. Right now, it's mostly focused as singles action with Adasha and Charity. Adasha has been injured as of late, now slowly coming back. That reminds me, we forgot to check the news. We'll check that out later. But these two have been going at it in singles action here. We've not seen either of the two's tag team partners as of yet. So in this rivalry, so it looks like this may as much be Charity and Adasha having it out as opposed to the actual tag teams themselves. But we'll see what happens here. Let's go ahead and get this one going. And not even getting inside, and Charity's going right after Adasha. She's got our Victoria Noir representative has no love for our Tabaxi influencer here. Has the leg spread, foot right on the gut, and walks right over the top of her. Big stomp. You gotta wonder, Crit Witch. You gotta wonder. Big series of kicks and slams her down. The count has started, so the ref has officially started the match, even though Adasha has not been able to get an equal start here. Charity comes into the ring. Lets out a shout. And now she's going to come back after and reset it. Adasha comes right in and catches her with a big, looked like it was a shot to the gut. And now has Charity Philpott. Throws her back into the ring. And now we'll be going for sure. Big shoulder block by Adasha. Grabs the leg and a knee breaker right into the mat. Wraps her up, abdominal stretch. Grabs the leg, going for the full stretch here, trying to get a submission. Or at least weaken her down, but nope. Hip toss instead, gets her out. And Charity's surprised about how quickly Adasha comes right back. Hits the clothesline and goes for a pin, but not even a 1 count. A little bit early. They're going at it hard with each other. Big series of strikes. A nice drop kick by the Tabaxi. Slams the arm down. Stumbles into the corner. Charity going to take advantage. That unprotected leg over the rope with the big kick. And now scraping the heels of the boot against the forehead. Now a big running boot as well. And down goes Adasha. Hooks the leg. But only a 1 count. Don't know who Charity was looking for there. She doesn't have her tag team partner. Adasha, again with the quick kicks, rolls over, grabs the ankle, sweeps the leg out, does this nice little spinning move there to twist the leg, going right for the knee, pulls her up, big swinging discus spin, misses, flips her over, and looks like she's going to try to lock in the cincher, and she's got it. Out of the reach of the ropes, going to try to make her tap out, but nope, she's able to get a leg free and get some knee shots in to get loose. Hard whip into the corner, follows it with a big clothesline forearm there, grabs the leg. She's going to focus on that knee some more, do some more twisting onto that knee and hip. Slams the arm down. Looks like she wants to go up top. And a big, massive elbow from the top rope. Hooks the leg for the pin. But no, kicks out at 2. She thought she had it. Pulls her up by the head. Big drop kick right between the shoulders. Wiping her hands of the mess. Looks like she thinks she's about done here. Flips her over. Big kick to the back. Pulls her up to her feet, but Charity kicks free. Another quick kick into the ropes. Nice flip over, kind of a modified Canadian destroyer there. Now hooks the leg for the pin. And it's over. Charity Philpott gets the win. The ref chases her out as he's going to check her out. And she's going to the toy box. As I said, these two do not like each other at all. And pulls out the arm and slams the chair onto the arm. She's already been injured. Now she threatens the ref with it. Pulls that arm out again. Another smash onto the arm. And that ends it here. And 3 stars, but we're seeing a dark side to Thrill and Chill that we've not seen before. This is getting crazy. All right, now here we go. As I said, last week we had Warble cash in the Women's Hunter's Mark because she bore it 4 times in a row successfully. which gets her a title shot. She took advantage of that and defeated Annalith to get the title. So now we need a new bearer of the Hunter's Mark. So that'll be determined by this match here tonight. This is what you call one of the new matches they've added to the game. This is called a Gauntlet Match. Basically, we're going to start with 2 people in the ring. It's going to select everybody at random. I do not have anything preset on this. We're going to let it happen. And whoever is you keep on going until you get a victory over your opponent, win, submission, or disqualification. Then the next opponent comes in, and it keeps on going like that until one person is left, and that person will get the Hunter's Mark. And that is how we're going to do the Hunter's Mark from here on out, with gauntlet matches, not with the ladder match. So, in this match tonight, we will see Jayla Fast Shadow, we will see Feline Locke, we will see Lorana, we will see Annabelle Dukes, we will see Neil Caillo, we will see Desiree Bouveau, we will see Cheryl, we will see Annalith, we will see who is the person who manages to survive till the end. Obviously, you want to be the later draw so you don't have to be out there as long for the fatigue factor, but we will see what happens. Let's go ahead and get this match started and see who's going to be in first.
The following contest.
And I've got to change this over to the other announcer.
Gauntlet Match. The rules of the match.
I need to change it over to, what is her name, Samantha?
Superstars will start in the ring. When one superstar is eliminated, a new superstar enters. Eliminations can occur by pinfall, submission, or disqualification. The match continues until one superstar remains, and that superstar will be declared the winner.
All right. Who are we going to start with? It's going to be Annabelle Dukes starting.
From the east side, Annabelle Dukes.
Annabelle Dukes starting out, toughest person on the west side, runs the Fresh Fantasy Speakeasy, and we are having connection troubles again. Let me know, Crit Witch, if you're getting the show. Alright, looks like we're going to have to pause things here. We'll get this entrance in and then we'll get things restarted. It's going to be Neil Caillo coming out. Crap, I was hoping we'd got this fixed. We will get her entrance in and then we'll fix things up here. Yeah, disconnected. I may have to just totally reload OBS. Let me check on my phone here. See if the show's going through. Nope, it's not showing me here at all. Alright, we are going for the Women's Hunter's Mark here. It says it's trying to connect. Alright, holding up the Hunter's Mark for everyone to see. We got Annabelle in her corner, Neil's in hers. And Annabelle runs in with the big knee shot to start things off. Goes right at her here. And goes for the surfboard stomp, digging those heels right in. But a quick kick by Neil gets herself out. Goal here is you want to get a win as quick as possible. Springboard into the big fist there from Annabelle. Wraps around, gets another shot in. Ripcords her right into a big lariat. Holds her up by the arms and an undefended knee strike there. Annabelle going right after her quickly. Good strategy to have. Drops down. Leapfrogs over. Pulls her up. Hits her with the knee and a big roundhouse kick. Grabs the arm. Big stomps onto the back. And now to the face. Throws her down. Goes for the hammerlock. And now stretching that arm all of the way out. And double knees in the back to boot. Going right for the ground and pound. Big stomp to the gut. Another big stomp. Wraps the legs up. And now stomp right on both hams. Right above the knees. Pulls her up to her feet. It's been all Annabelle so far. Having that offense going hard into the turnbuckle. Neil gets an elbow up and gets out of the corner. Jawbreaker. Nice good reversal move. Has her up on one knee and goes up with a scissor slam straight down. And now Annabelle goes outside to recoup. Neil comes right after her. Maybe not a smart idea. Big forearm to the back. And now spins her around hard into the ring apron. Pulls her up to her feet. Big forearm strike there. Wrap around from behind and a drop right onto the knee, backbreaker into the knee. Big knee drop there outside the ring. There's no countouts here, it looks like. Does a little shadow boxing now. Decides to go after Neil. And don't tell me we're down again. Oh, for Pete's sake. All right, here we go. Flips her over. Going for the pin. But only a 1 count. Pulls her up. Big kick to the back. Pulls her up. Another kick to the back. And now, big series of stomps. It's been just about all Annabelle right now is doing for that hammerlock to stretch the arms out again. But now Keo pops right back up, goes up. Nice little Hurricane Rana there. Pulls Annabelle up to her feet. Hard whip into the ropes. Nice spinning DDT. Because I'm not getting any showing on my Twitch page that I have off, but it's showing those sound coming through. Wraps her up. And hits her with the speakeasy. Pulls her away from the ropes. Okay, now picture showing up on my side here too, but it's a big delay. Measures things out, pulls her up. And looks like she wants to go for the last word and hits it. And Annabelle gets the win. Neil is eliminated. Let's see who comes up next. It is Lorana, our MMA specialist out of the Seder School of the Martial Arts. Neil limping her way out. Lorana working her way down. Annabelle's waiting for her, saying, hurry up, get down here. And there's the bell. Lorana, nice slide takedown. And she's already waiting for Annabelle to get to her feet. But she doesn't. Lorana set up. Annabelle caught her by surprise. Face breaker to the knee. Hard whip into the ropes. Leaps over. Another leap over. Pops her up. And the fist right to the jaw. Hit the last word right on the jaw. But not enough to finish Lorana off. It comes up to her feet. Annabelle Duke slams her hard into the turnbuckle. Big elbow to get herself out. And now whips Annabelle into the ropes. Drops down. Leapfrogs over. Pops her up and a spine buster. Grabs the leg. Kick right to the back of the leg. Annabelle tries to get herself up. Big flurry of blows here from Lorana. Annabelle elbows her way free. Springboard drop kick. Nails Lorana. Big series of strikes by Annabelle. Trying to slow down the fresher wrestler in Lorana. Wraps that leg around the rope to try to slow Lorana down from her martial arts moves. Old-fashioned tackle there, and just going at it with the fists. Pulls her up by both arms, and a knee shot right to the face. Grabs the leg. Big kick to the back of the hamstring again. She's going to do that leg ramp, the double stomp onto the legs. Trying to take that base away. Lorana goes outside. Annabelle thought about going up top rope, but now waits for Lorana to come in. Lifts her up. Carries her all the way across. Snake eyes into the turnbuckle. Hooks the leg for the pin. But only a 1 count. Pulls her up to her feet, and again that unguarded knee with the arm stretched out. Lorana unable to block it. Quick series of kicks from Annabelle. Rolls her over, trying to go. Got blocked that ground and pound by Annabelle. Lorana got it in herself. Pulls her up. Knee breaker right into the mat. Wraps her up. Hard whip into the corner, hits the ref part of the way through. Annabelle uses that as a shield, gets some strikes and lifts her up on the shoulders. Kind of a sit-out powerbomb of sorts, but no, small, quick roll-up by Lorana. Only got the 1 count, thought she could steal one there. And now has Annabelle by the back of the neck. Puts her there on the ropes. Kick to the legs, another kick there. You can see Annabelle slowly starting to tire out. Annabelle down on the mat as Lorana stands over her. Now going for the shoulder pull. Big stomp to the face. Another stomp to the back. Goes for something, but Annabelle gets a quick kick in to get out. Pulls her up by the horns, it looks like. Quick kick. Wraps her up, but no, Lorana will not let her get any kind of DDT or suplex out of it. Scoops her up herself, but no, Annabelle floats over, pushes her off. Springboard Superman punch. Hits the last word from the springboard. Hooks the leg for the pin. But only a 1 count. Annabelle thought she had it. Looks like she was looking for expecting someone there. Pulls her away from the ropes. Now pulls her up the rest of the way to her feet. Wraps her up. She's going to go for the last word and hits it. Doesn't go for the pin and gets a knee to the side of the head from Lorana. And now Annabelle puts her up on the ropes. Steps up and gets a big kick in there. And lets out a war whoop as Lorana rolls outside onto the Eldritch Blast safety mats to try to put things together. Annabelle goes up top rope. Big knee drop from the top rope down onto the mats. And now some more shadow boxing from Annabelle. And goes right to the ground and pound, trying to slow Lorana down more. Apologize for the ad break, everyone. The cost of doing business here on Twitch. Throws Lorana back into the ring. And now strikes a pose imitating, mocking Lorana as she pulls her up to her feet. Quick kick to the gut, wraps her up. Hits the fedora. Now hooks the leg for the pin. And the victory goes to Annabelle Dukes. She's got 2 in a row. And out comes one of her biggest rivals, Desiree Bouveau, the femme fatale, out of the noir realm as well. And now she will be going up against Annabelle Duke in the gauntlet. And goes right after her. Big spin into the Hurricane Rana. Pulls Annabelle Duke up to her feet. Annabelle's going to be tired after being in 2 matches already. Big elbow shot from Desiree. Kick to the back. Taking it right at Annabelle. Take advantage of that fatigue kicking in, but no, Annabelle gets a shot to the gut and gets up to her feet. Met pushes her out. Big kick to the face, hooks the leg, but only a 2 count. Desiree up to her feet. Big series of kicks and strikes from Annabelle, and Desiree goes down, and now she rolls outside. Big leaping flip over the top rope, lands right on Desiree. Gotta admire the cardiovascular reserve that Annabelle Duke seems to have. Now Desiree's up on her feet. Big clothesline shot there. Pulls Annabelle up to her feet. Spins her around, throws her back inside the ring. Desiree, being the fresher of the two, needs to take advantage of that. Big kick to the gut by Annabelle. She's got her by the neck and hits the last word again. Is that going to be enough to finish her off? Ref took her time getting in position, and it is! She's got a 3-match run going right now as we reach the halfway point. And now, out of the superhero realm, the Baroness of the Keep, Feline Locke, makes her way down to the ring. Does she have what it takes to cool down Annabelle Duke? All right, looks, and goes right in with a big flying body splash, but only a 1 count. Pulls the arm out, holds it there. Makes it hard to do the last word if you can't use that hand with all those stomps right onto the fingers. Grabs the legs, but Annabelle pushes her off. Pulls her up, hard whip into the ropes. Big shot right to the gut. And now spins around, ripcord right into a lariat. Pulls Feline up to her feet. Heads up in there, but Feline had a block, gets another strike in, wraps around. Big forearm to the back. Another forearm to the back, now spins around, whip into the ropes. Swing and a miss by Feline, and now Annabelle kicking at the hamstrings on Feline Locke. Trying to slow her down, whip into the ropes, drops down, leaps over, pulls her up, lifts her into a kick, and now an enziguri to the back of the head, another stomp. But Feline gets right back up, arm twist, arm drag slam right to the mat. Slams her right down again. You can see the look of determination on Feline's face there. Belly to belly slam. Hits the snowball. Looks like she might want to go for the avalanche right here. There's the kick to the gut, wraps her up, hits the avalanche. Is this going to be it for Annabelle? It is. Feline Locke finishes her off. Who's next? It is Cheryl Aranoma. Here to have fun and kick butt. The bet she wants to kick first is going to be Feline and then the other 2 competitors so she can get the belt. Gotta admire Annabelle Duke taking 4 opponents before she got eliminated out. And Feline does not wait for Cheryl to get in, goes right after a big spear and right into the ground and pound. Doesn't even let Cheryl get established in the ring. Scoops her up. Fireman's carry, and now Snake Eyes right into the turnbuckle. And now goes right for the chokehold. Cutting that circle, and she breaks it on the ref's order. Cheryl hasn't even had a chance to get anything. Barely got in the ring, and Feline's all over her. Whip into the rope. Drops down. And a discus spin elbow shot. But walks right into a quick kick by Cheryl. Slams the arm down. Pulls her up. Big kick to the back. Now big stomp to the gut. As the strike's going, wraps the arm around. And now is going for a crossface, trying to get a submission, but nope. Quick snap bear by Feline. Wraps that up into the ropes. Running boot right there. Tries for a knee drop, but Cheryl gets out of the way. Has her by the nape of the neck. Hard into the turnbuckle. Measures her out now. Wraps the arm around the rope. Extra leverage with the second rope. Foot on the second rope. Breaks it. And now just a big forearm shot right to the face, it looked like. Went for a stomp, but Feline got the kick in first. Misses with the chop. Cheryl takes advantage. Whips her hard into the corner again, but gets the double boots from Feline. Scoops her up. No, float over. And Cheryl hits the inverted DDT. Feline rolling outside the ring, pulls herself up on the apron on the other side of the ropes as Cheryl waits. Pulls her up, pulls her across the ropes, and clubs her right down. Hooks the leg for the pin. But only a 1 count. Cheryl thought she had it right there. But a quick kick by Feline catches her by surprise. Waits for Cheryl to get up now, just slams her face down. Feline lock going upstairs. Waiting for Cheryl to get up. Double axe handle shot. Pulls her up to her feet. And slams her down yet again. Pulls her Cheryl up to her feet. And a big German suplex. Big stomp to the back. Measures things out as Cheryl's now the one pulling herself up. She looks a bit dazed. Big forearm shot by Feline. Pulls her out. And does a chin drop right onto the second rope. Goes right after Cheryl. No short rest here. As our Frost Queen goes right after. Here. Sorry about that. And a big shotgun drop kick by Feline. Grabs the leg. Stomp to the back on the hamstring. Cheryl tries to get up. Another big stomp from Feline. Slams Cheryl right back down. Pulls her up to her feet. Quick kick. Snap DDT. And now Feline's going upstairs. Measures things out, and the big elbow. Hooks the leg for the pin. And Cheryl kicks out. Feline thought she had it right there. Waiting for Cheryl to get up. Tried to go for the avalanche, but Cheryl was ready. Wraps her up. Nails her with the Minos. And now, waiting for Feline to get up. Wraps her up, and it's time for the bigger, better butter knife. Schoolgirl roll up. And Cheryl gets the pin. Feline is eliminated. Who will it be? Will it be Jayla or Annalith? It is Jayla Fast Shadow. Our halfling druid does not have her torch with her, but she's ready to come to burn away any chance of Cheryl getting that belt. And Cheryl goes right at her. Ripcords her right into a shoulder block. Big stomp onto the arm. Means Annalith will see whoever wins this matchup. Annalith, the one who lost the championship to Warble. Nice arm drag slam there by Jayla. As she goes after Cheryl now, grabs the leg, elbow drop right onto the knee, and just goes punching at it. Trying to take that vertical base away from Cheryl Aranoma, and she's going right at it. Not even hesitating. Grabs the leg, and she's going to now go for ankle, twist toe hold, and now she's just going after, she's doing everything she can to go after that leg, and now has the foot right on the mouth of Cheryl. Now lets it up and now has it there again. Trying to take the air away from Cheryl Aranoma. Cheryl trying to get up. Not moving quickly. Jayla going up second rope. Body splash, but misses. Can Cheryl take advantage? Hobbling on that leg a little bit. Quick punch to the gut by Jayla. Now has her by the back of the head and hard into the turnbuckle. Now has that boot right on the chin. Working on the head and neck of Cheryl Aranoma, but Cheryl's got a hold of the leg. Throws her down. Grabs it and stump pull her right into the corner. Pulls her up, big forearm shot. Pulls her down for the slam, hooks the legs, but only a 1 count. She thought maybe she could seal a pin that way. Cheryl lets out a war cry, now a big stomp onto Jayla. Another stomp right on the back of the head. Jayla gets up, a little dazed. Hard whip into the ropes. Scoops her up. And a big slam straight down. Jayla trying to crawl to the corner. Cheryl lets her, goes for a boot, but Jayla gets a foot up first. Springboard, Superman punch. We've seen that a lot tonight. Everyone seems to like that one. Big stomp to the back. And now going for the shoulder pull on Cheryl's arm. Big stomp to the face. Another stomp. And now stomp to the arm, it looks like. Pulls the other arm out. Another big stomp there. Pulls Cheryl up to her feet. And just grabs a hold and like a reverse sling blade, pulls her straight down, going up top rope, it looks like here. And a big elbow drop from the top. Actually mocking Cheryl to get up. Not going anywhere, pulls her up to her feet. Wraps her up. Holding her up, but no, Cheryl floats over. And a chop block from behind. Looked like she may have been setting her up for the Druid Maker. But now Cheryl's got her by the back of the head, hard into the turnbuckle. Elbows her way out. Throws Cheryl into the corner. Big knife edge chop. Throws her down. Springboard moonsault from the second rope. Now goes for the pin. And it's over. It'll be Jayla Fast Shadow. And she will be going against the former women's champion, Annalith.
The next fall will win the match.
Annalith, who cashed in the bag of holding to defeat Belle Sanders only the next week to have Warble cash in the Hunter's Mark and defeat her. Now she wants a chance to get the Hunter's Mark back and comes right in. Big clubbing forearm shot. Pulls Jayla up. Big forearm strike again. But walks right into a quick kick from Jayla. Big stomp on the arm. Another big stomp right on the shoulder. Waiting for Annalith to get up. Pulls her up. Hits the spinning slam. Power bomb. Goes for the pin. But not even a 2 count. She was going for the entangle. It didn't work. She keeps at it. Big knife edge chops. Annalith having no response. Big over the shoulder throw by Jayla. Now quick kick to the gut. Wrapping her up. She might be going for the... She hits the Druid Maker. Waits for her to get up. Quick kick. Pulls her up again and again the entangle. Nails it down. Goes for the pin. And the winner and new bearer of the Women's Hunter's Mark is Jayla Fast Shadow. A big win for Jayla. She won the last 2 matches of the Gauntlet. And now she will next week bear the Women's Hunter's Mark. A 5-star match there, people. We don't get those often. Enjoy them when they come. So now we'll see, can Jayla defend the Hunter's Mark 4 times and earn her title shot? And now into regular action here. We have Komona going up against Minyun Maitlar, a member of the new ladies faction, Fatal Attraction herself, along with Annabelle Duke and Annalith, who you both saw in the previous match. Minyun is our Drow sorceress. Komona is our superhero, out the green member of the Lightning League. She and Minyun do not see eye to eye on a lot of things, especially when it comes to being on the right side of the law and the proper way of doing things. So coming out first is Komona.
Making her way to the ring from Neo, Osaka, Lightning Hero.
She's the green member of the Lightning League, out to defend the world and the ring from all threats. Making her way inside. Ready to go. She's done very well here in the Keep and is a very popular member of Grappler's Keep. And now she's going to be taking on our Dark Sorceress. As we wait for her count, she's coming up by herself this time. Wearing her own crown. She is not the Baroness, but she says she's a sorceress drow queen from the Underdark, and says she will wear her own crown. As she goes out, scepter and crown in hand, asks the ref to part the ropes for her, which he cordially does. She feels messing through the ropes is beneath someone of a royal importance as herself. The ref takes the scepter and the crown, and looks like she's ready to begin. And goes springboard right into a big tornado DDT. Caught Komona by surprise. Big forearm shot, and now leg sweep. And hooks it right into a submission move. Trying to make Komona kick out, but nope. She's able to get herself loose. Punch her way free. Big series of moves here by Minyun. Shotgun dropkick didn't quite hit. Forearm to the back by Minyun, and Komona finds herself in the corner. Big running knee. And now she finds herself down on the mat. Minyun pulls her back up to her feet. Springboard body splash again. Almost like a moonsault, but not quite. Now a kick to the back, and Komona's not been able to get things started until, I guess, right there with that quick kick. Now slams Minyun's arm down. Measures her out. Big elbow drop of her own. Pulls her up. Quick whip over the top rope onto the Eldritch Blast safety mats. And Minyun comes right after Komona. Kind of a reverse bulldog there, kind of a sling blade. And right into Hurricane Rana. Big stomp to the back. And now just blatant choke with the ground and pound. And more ground and pound as the count continues. And Low drop kick of her own right between the shoulders by Mignon. Grabs the leg. Stomp to the back of the hamstring, but Kimona pops right back up as Mignon blows her kiss and Mignon finds herself thrown into the wall. Kimona goes back inside the dice tray. Chastising Mignon, waiting for a quick kick. And big series of strikes and a drop kick. Mignon comes right back up with some kicks of her own. Impressive strikes. Scoops Kimona up, but Kimona floats over and a chop block from behind. Slams Mignon back down and now hooks the leg. But only a 1 count. Flips her to her side. Big kick to the back. Goes for another kick, but Mignon rolls out. Nice Hurricane Rana by Mignon as Kimona rolls out. Mignon comes after her. Kimona waiting for her. Slams her hard into the wall. Big stomp. Another big kick. Measures things out. An elbow drop. Another big stomp. Kimona going right after her. Knows that Mignon is dangerous inside the ring and out, so going right after her. Now she comes back into the ring to wait for Mignon. As she addresses the fans, trying to get them up as the count continues. Mignon now getting to her feet. She'll make it in by the 10 count easily. And Kimona's waiting for her. Big forearm shot there. Now a big stomp. Elbow drop to the back. Working her way around. She's going to the corner. Setting up. Big forearm strike. And now a big stomp. Stands over, pulls her up. Face slam straight down. Pulls her up to her feet. And whips her. Nope. Ripcord into a shoulder block. Slams the arm down. Another series of stomps to the head. Now pulls her up. Big knee. And down she goes. Another stomp to the back. Kimona's going to go upstairs. Big elbow drop from the top rope. Hooks the leg for the pin. But only didn't even get to 2. Kimona thought she had it there. Trying to make up her mind what she wants to do. Waiting for Mignon to get up. Swing and a miss on the chop. Now catches her from behind. Pull down slam. Grabs her by the arm and leg to pull her away from the ropes. Pulls her up to her feet. Big double axe handle. Another double axe handle. Swing and a miss by Mignon into the ropes. And a big flying forearm from Kimona. Big elbow in the corner. Kimona getting some moves together. Alley-oop out of the corner. And Kimona's got some motion going here. Goes for a standing moonsault. But Mignon gets the legs up. Whip into the ropes. Drops down. Leapfrogs over. And a nice arm drag throw there. Slams the arm against the mat. Throws, pushes her straight down, and now face plants her again. Grabs the legs, flips her over, and now has her wrapped in the underdark, trying for the submission. Kimona trying to get loose. She's able to get flexible enough, get the knee up to get a kick out to get free. Hard whip into the ropes, and hits her with the Green Thunder. And the victory goes to Kimona. A big win for Kimona. And Kimona has had enough of Mignon's activity. She chases the ref off. This is a little bit uncharacteristic from Kimona here. She's had enough of everything, all the stunts that Mignon and her faction have been trying to pull backstage. Another quick shot. Has the table. Is putting it up. And now grabs a hold of Mignon. Has her into going for a choke slam through the table. Kimona has had enough of Mignon and Fatal Attraction. The crowd's kind of in shock here. Not what we would expect to see from our superhero here. 3-star match. Definitely a result that catches us by surprise. And now we will go to our main event on the women's side here. We have Picken Sarlano going against Desiree Bouveau, who we saw earlier in the Gauntlet match. Said she was willing to do both. She thought she could win both matches tonight, and we'll see how she does against our alien from out Andromeda way. And coming out, Picken comes out first, and Goldie catches her from behind, slams her hard into the steps, and now throws Picken in. Goldie and Picken have been going at each other very hard as of late. Desiree didn't ask for the help, but she's definitely going to take it. Picken says she can go. There's the bell. So I guess that might even out some of the fatigue. Picken comes running right in with a quick boot. I guess the adrenaline's up, and now she's going right for a sleeper hold here. She wants to finish this early, but a jawbreaker by Desiree gets her out of the hold. Swing and a miss, a little disoriented it looks like here. Picken takes advantage. Bull rushes her down and now goes right for the ground and pound. And Picken is our space traveler from Andromeda. Feels she's the most superior wrestler out of the most superior galaxy. And now she's going right after Desiree here. Knee to the forehead, hooks the leg. But Desiree's not that tired out. Pulls Desiree up. Hard whip, nope. Rip cords her right into a knee to the gut. Grabs her by the leg. Yeah. Knees, series of knees to the back of the leg. Pulls her up. Desiree blocks that shot, gets a forearm shot of her own, and another. And a big slap across the face. Twists the arm, slap back behind the head, and now throws Picken right into the corner. Picken elbows her way free. Comes in with some sort of look like elbow combination elbow and knee on a Desiree. Now pulls her up to her feet. Discus spin forearm gets blocked. Slapped by Desiree. You can see some of the fatigue maybe kicking in from that Gauntlet match earlier. And they're just having a slap fest right now. And right now Desiree's getting more shots in. Now Picken's getting some in. Both blocks that one. Here comes Picken with the chops. And it's just an old-fashioned slap fest coming here. She's daring her to come get it. And now Picken gets extra shots in. And a big back fist there. Fells Desiree to the mat. Swing and a miss by Picken. Looks like she's a little disoriented here now. Yeah, this has been quite a night, Critwich. And now the beat of the drum by Picken. And down goes Desiree face first, but she pops right back up. Picken does a leap over trying to get a body splash, but nobody was home. And apologize for the ad break, everyone. The cost of doing business here on Twitch. Desiree throws Picken into the stairs, pulls her out, and now throws her back inside the ring. Big kick, big series of chops, and another big kick to the gut. Slaps and chops all over the place. Big series, flurry of blows. Now wraps the arm around the rope. Big knee to the gut. Wrap around again. And now she's going to keep targeting that arm on Picken. Pulls her out. Goes up from behind. Has the head scissors on. And now just pulling on the neck, kind of a Choking neck stretch onto Pickin using the ropes and her body weight. Pulls her up. Quick kick. Hits her with the facial. Goes for the pin. But no, Pickin kicks out. Tries to pull her up, but no, Pickin's ready with a jawbreaker of her own. Big forearm strike. Swing and a miss. Desiree going for the kicks to the hamstrings. Brings Pickin over to the ropes. Throws her down. Springboards the ropes into a stomp right on the chest. And Desiree's starting to feel it right now as Pickin slowly pulls herself up on the ring apron. Big forearm shot by Desiree. Another forearm shot. A third, and down goes Pickin. And Desiree going right after her. No short rest here. Big series of strikes. And hits her with the facial again. Waits for her to get up. And now she's going to lock her into pillow talk. Hitting the submission hold outside, even though it won't get her the win, but it'll definitely slow Pickin down. And now throws her down. Goes back inside the ring. Accidentally bumps into the ref. It was totally accidental as the count continues. 6. And Desiree's not going to wait. She's going to go right back after her again. Grabs her by the leg. Big shot right to the hamstring. Goes for the legs, but this time Pickin kicks her off. Desiree has her, throws her hard into the wall again. Backs away as Pickin pops up. Desiree's back in the ring. Now comes out. Pickin was going to go in, but sees Desiree's out. Stays out. Swing and a miss. And a face plant straight down by Desiree onto Pickin. Pops back up. Walks right into a drop kick. Big stomp to the face. And now Pickin's ready. Nice dragon screw reversal. Caught Desiree by surprise. And now goes ground and pound. Big stomp to the gut. Pulls her up. As the count goes to 5, Pickin throws Desiree into the ring, rolls in after her. Wraps her up. Hard whip into the ropes. Big boot. Hooks the leg for the pin. And it is over. And the victory goes to Pickin Sarlano. So, despite some interference early on by Goldie Boone, Pickin gets the victory. Big victory for her here. 3-star match. And that brings us to the end of the women's side here. The Queen's Courtyard is complete. And now we will go on to our next show, the men's division here, the round table. We will take a short break while I get those set up, and we will be right back. All right, we are done getting everything set up, so let's get to the news. All right, let's make sure we're caught up here. All right, so the news on the men's side here. Lionel Hawk led a brutal beatdown on Ballrig Bravestone after taking a win over him, with Zebulon Banks and Scooter both joining in on the attack. This team's vicious side is becoming even a bigger threat as they move on to dominate their tag team rivals through force and numbers. An interesting combination of the Demolition Squad team helping out the Brotherhood of Cthulhu, the men's tag team champions. And in other news, Rufus Combs made a chilling appearance after Killer Spark Shards match, using the cover of darkness to carry out a hostile attack. The monstrous assault serves as a warning that there's no place that's safe for Rufus Combs, and that his rival may not ever see his next attack coming. And that's the news on the men's side from last week. We'll catch up on everything women's side next time around. So, our card this week, we have our ongoing rivalry between Callius Lucidus and Morduk. We have men's tag team action as Power and Glory will be going up against the Lucha Gnomes. In more tag team action, we have a big rivalry going between the Brotherhood of Cthulhu and the Barbarians. We'll see if Balri keeps his hair black instead of it shifting to red like it has been. In men's action, we have ongoing rivalry between Team Chemo and the Triangle, as Curtis Powell will be taking on Doxel Rusabin. Rul-Em won last week, which means that was his fourth time bearing the men's center's mark, so he's cashing it in for a match against our current men's champion. The Master of Melee is Novar Xanatrone out of Team Chemo. And in our main event, we have Rufus Combs out of the Weird Wild West going up against Meanie out of the Three Kobolds and the Trenchcoat in it'll be an interesting match here, as the Law of the Land will be going up against the Dirtiest Dealer in the Keep. So let's go ahead and get things going here. But first, a quick drink of diet water, because I haven't got my diet water break yet. All right. So, Callius Lucidus is our traveler from the Delta Quadrant who crash-landed here on Earth and is trying to get back, but our technology hasn't caught up to his. Morduk is out of our superhero realm. He's our super intelligent superhero. And Callius wants Morduk to reverse engineer the repairs on his ship so he can get home. Morduk refuses because he says we are not ready for that kind of technology yet. Thank you, Kurtwich, for the welcome back. And so there's big rivalry over that, and they're settling their differences in the ring. So let's go and see what happens. Callius is already in the ring, waiting for Morduk to come. And Morduk, he is coming. He's got Checkmate with him. Not sure what all that's about. I think there's a slight alliance between the Cyber Tag Team Power and Glory and Callius. Callius looking for any technology he can, and now these two are just going to go at it here. He may have sent Checkmate after Morduk. They both punch each other right in the face. There's the bell. And now we're going to get started. Callius leaped in, but Morduk was able to deflect it, and Callius landed flat. Goes for the fisherman. Nope. Small package driver onto Callius instead of the suplex. Wraps him up. Hard whip into the ropes. Catches him and then takes across the knee down, and a big spinning kick. Followed with a stomp to the face. Morduk is as athletic as he is intelligent. Now with a big running knee. He's here to show here that brain can beat brawn. He's got the stomps and kicks going. Now he's going up top rope. Spinning around. 450 moonsault. With a little twist just to show off. Now has him by the arm. Spins him around. Ripcord knee. And down goes Callius. A big knee to the back. And now, big spinning flip almost hits the announcer's table. Stomp misses as Callius gets out of the way of that one. Morduk flips him around, and the big super kick again. Split leg knee drop by Morduk, getting a little fancy here. Pulls him up to his feet. Throws him hard towards the announcer's table. Crew getting out of the way. Ripcord knee again. And I think Callius may have bumped into the table to boot. You can hear the chairs rattling. Elbows all over the place. No count out going on right now, interestingly. I didn't catch if this was an everything goes match or anything like that. There's no count, so Morduk waiting for Callius inside. Big leap. And a big throw down there, kick into the ropes, and he hits the brain drain. Pulls Callius away from the ropes. Big stomp, he's not going for the pin yet. And now going for that one-legged camel stretch here. Just Slowly trying to work Callius down. Callius gets up. Clothesline, another big clothesline. In the corner, a big leaping forearm strike there. Swing and a miss by Marduk. And another big leaping forearm by Callius, who's starting to put some things together here. Hard whip into the ropes. Modified hip toss. Nice slam down there. Big kick. Wraps him up. Nails him with the crash landing. Grabs the legs. And he's went for a Walls of Jericho there, but Marduk's able to roll out. It looks like that way, Kurtwich. It does look like things have been amped up tonight. I think, and a nice sling blade by Marduk. Whoa, what happened here? And it instantly ended the match. We got all sorts of fun things going on here tonight. So did that thing end? Looks like they ended that thing in a draw. This is getting crazy here tonight, people. I guess we're making up for the fact that we weren't able to complete things last night. So let's go on to our next matchup here, as we have our team from the Cyberverse. We saw Checkmate earlier, who evidently was sent to send Marduk a message, and it didn't quite work out the way he wanted. He'll be with his tag team partner Dynamo, as they are the tag team of Power and Glory. And they'll be going against a always fan favorite, the tag team known as the Lucha Gnomes, Trebar Twinback and Zalzer Darkbelt. So this is going to be a fun matchup here. I'm going to stall just a little bit here, let things get caught up a little bit here, as things are running about a couple of minutes behind. But we're going to have things going here with this match here. Let's go ahead and return to Diet Water Arena. And coming out first, it's going to be our team out of the Cyberverse. They've hacked their way from their world to ours, and they're looking to bring their world here. There's Dynamo in front. He's the Glory, and behind him is the Power. Checkmate. He might be part Spring, Kurtwich, and I realize my commentary is behind yours. He is quite the athletic character. As our tag team makes their way into the ring, they know they are pretty powerful and athletic on their own, but can they match the high-flying athleticism of the Lucha Gnomes? We'll see here shortly. All right, looks like Power and Glory is set and ready to go. Their entrance has a little bit different music. They took the music away, but we're keeping the entrance going here. We may change things on this, I haven't decided. I just like this entrance so much. But I don't have the music to go with it as of yet. But I think this goes with it. And it looks like we're set and ready to go. It's going to be Dynamo starting first. And it's going to be Trebar coming out. And Dynamo starts out first. Gets the big strike, whip into the ropes. Bar leaps over, goes up, but Dynamo catches him, holds him, and then finishes the suplex. Size difference here is definitely in the favor of Power and Glory. Trey Bar whips him, Dynamo, into the ref, and now, oh, not a neck breaker. I thought he was going for a neck breaker here, but he did a face slam instead, but only a 1 count. Pulls him up, quick snap DDT. Dynamo gets to his feet. Trey Bar gets the shot to the back. Spins him around. He's going to take him to the corner with it, where the guy's partner is. He's going to be brave. Now he's going to tag off. Dynamo unable to tag, misses on the clothesline. Dynamo gets out of the way, playing a little possum there. Wraps him up. Big suplex on the little gnome springboard. Caught him from behind. Now a big stomp by Dynamo. Pulls him up. Big forearm strike right to the head, and with that he will tag and bring in Checkmate, who promptly gets whipped into the ropes. Nice little arm drag takedown there by Zalzer. Drop kick misses. Now stomp onto the leg, and now stump puller by Checkmate. Flips him over, another big stomp to the foot. Kind of hard to leap if your legs are taken out from him. No, the big stomp there. Wraps him up. Trying for a fisherman suplex, but gets caught in a small package. And now Checkmate reverses it. Zalzer flips it back. They're flipping back and forth between each other. The ref can't even get a count in as they waits for the shoulder to get, and now Checkmate breaks it. And now a big knee to the jaw, and Zalzer comes right back up, but now is in a fireman's carry. Gets slammed, dropped right down, and now here comes Dynamo back in. Lets out a war cry here, and now pulls him up to his feet. Wraps around, flips him over, and a nasty kick. Ends a Pele kick there off of the flip after the suplex. Now he's got him headlock and right into a tornado DDT. Taken right out of the Lucha Gnome book right there. He's going to go up top rope. Hits the fast track, goes for the pin. And Trey Bar's there for the save. Gets out of the ring quickly. With that, goes up. Springboard moonsault there from the top rope. And now here comes Checkmate. Looks to see where Trey Bar is. And now a big stomp right to the face of Zalzer here. But Zalzer gets right back up and has Checkmate by the back of the head. Hard into the turnbuckle. Quick tag. Holds him up, arm up. Trey Bar gets the shot in. Headlock roll over, and then a nice little drop kick to the head. Stomp misses. Zalzer gets a shot in from behind. Into the ropes goes Trey Bar, and a spinning, kind of a running neck breaker there. Checkmate punches himself free from whatever Trey Bar had planned. Hooks the leg. And hit him with the implant. Does not go for the pin. Standing moonsault by Dynamo. Goes for the pin. But only a 1 count. Pulls him up to his feet. Hard whip into the ropes. Scoops him up. Big German suplex. There. Trey Bar is able to get away while Dynamo flexes, and now Zalzer's back in, but Dynamo's ready. Clothesline, now a big elbow shot. Trey Bar still yet to leave the ring. Now he's rolling out. Zalzer misses with the drop kick. Dynamo going upstairs, waiting for Zalzer to get up. Big body splash from the top rope. Now goes after Trey Bar. Moonsault from the top rope, hooks the leg for the pin. And Trey Bar is there to save his partner. Dynamo tries to chase him down, but Zalzer's able to get a quick kick in and now has the chokehold going to slow Dynamo down. Grabs him by the arm, holds it down, big stomp on the hand, another stomp, a third. And with that, a tag, and here comes Trebar. Dynamo wastes no time, kick to the knee. Standing, big flip there, Northern Light suplex again. Grabs him by the legs, but no, Trebar kicks out. Big kick to the leg. Knocks Dynamo down, he pulls him up. He goes up. Hurricane Run into the ropes, he's setting him up for the gnome strike, and he nails it. Goes through the ropes, hooks the leg for the pin. And Checkmate is there for the save. Dynamo pops right back up. Swing and a miss. Going for the helicopter spin. Nice move there by Trebar. Has the arm. Going for a 360 spin on the shoulder and twists it all over the place. And here's the tag. And here comes Zalzer. Keeps an eye on Checkmate now. Hits a big elbow and shoulder drop. Dynamo pops right back up. Swing and a miss. Now Dynamo gets the forearm shot in, another strike. A third, and down goes Zalzer. Checkmate getting out of the way to keep from getting disqualified. Dynamo goes after Trebar. And with that, Checkmate looks like he wants to go after Zalzer. Trebar is down. Zalzer's up. They both go for drop kicks and miss. Dynamo slams Zalzer right into the ring apron. Standing moonsault. Dynamo opposes for the crowd. Now comes inside. He'll settle for a count out, it looks like here. Nope, he's going to come right back. Checkmate's going to set him up here, it looks like. He says, no, I'll handle it. And then Zalzer takes and throws Dynamo right into the steps. Just enough confusion. Zalzer goes after Checkmate, does a chin drop on him. Dynamo pops into the ring. Zalzer's ready. Puts him on the ropes. Big forearm strike there. And with that, Trebar's back up, and here comes the tag. Dynamo still there. Clothesline, and out goes Dynamo. Checkmate back up onto his feet. Trebar goes right after him. Another series of strikes there. Drop kick knocks him down, but Dynamo's right there, ready for him. He's got him by the arm and does the twist all the way around onto the Gnome's arm, followed with a knee to the back. Pulls him up to his feet. Wraps him up. Going for suplex, no. Floats away. Zalzer gets him from behind, forearm to the back. Springboard into a bulldog. With that, Dynamo leaps for a tag. Checkmate is now in. Zalzer comes up, wheelboard into a DDT, hooks the leg for the pin. Only 2 count. Dynamo's no shape to help Checkmate, but fortunately got out on his own. Looks like we're going to have a lot of shoulder work done here tonight. Big stomp misses. Checkmate gets a kick to the leg from behind. Big clubbing forearm strike. Now a big stomp. Measures him out. Another big foot stomp. Another to the head. Now hooks the leg for the pin. But Trebar kicks out at 2. Pulls him up. And now brings him over into the corner. Hard into the turnbuckle. Trebar elbows his way free. Tries to get away for a tag. Not quite able. Checkmate gets a hold of him. Wraps him around. Nails him with the code scramble. But Trebar's able to get out. Hurricane Rana. Springboard moonsault of his own. And Checkmate slow to get up. Sorry for the ad break there, people. Forearm shot to the face. Cost of doing business. Checkmate rolls out and out of the way. Now comes back in. Trebar ready for him. Has him hooked. Goes for the spin. throws Checkmate down. Holds the arm out, big stomp right on the shoulder, and with that, he will, nope, he's not going to tag. He's going upstairs. 5-star frog splash, hits for the pin. And Dynamo's there for the save. Checkmate still down. Traybar is going to tag, brings Zalzer back in. Grabs him by the leg, flips him over. And a knee drop right onto that ankle and knee. Another knee drop. Taking that foundation weight, grabs the feet, legs, but no. Checkmate kicks him away. And now hooks the leg for the quick pin. But no, Zalzer kicks out. Zalzer tries to get out of reach, but he gets the strike. Oh, big super kick by Checkmate. Wraps him from behind. Big German suplex by Checkmate. Zalzer rolls out, and Dynamo is tagged back in. So Dynamo's going to go pay a visit to Traybar and drop kick him off the ring apron. Leaps over, big body splash onto the Eldritch Blast safety mats outside the ring. Dynamo wraps the arm. Big forearm shot by Zalzer to get free. Now wraps him up. Big suplex. He still got a hold of him. Looks like he wants to go for the triple gnome. He's going for the multicaster. He hits it. The multicaster, that's the gnome version of the Three Amigos, and he hits it. Throws him back in. Zalzer is back in time as well. Flips him over, hooks the leg for the pin. And he kicks out just as Checkmate gets there for the save. That was a close one. Zalzer pulls him up, wraps the arm, big Russian leg sweep. Pulls Dynamo back up to his feet again. Brings him up, big spine buster. Some power moves here from the little gnome. And instead of the tag, he's going to go visit Checkmate. Dynamo's rolled outside the ring. Checkmate hits Zalzer with a big forearm. Zalzer hits back and then does the chin drop. Now Zalzer, suicide dive, quickly catches Dynamo by surprise. As the count continues, pulls him up. Skullcracker right into the knee. A big stomp and just squeezing the air out of Dynamo. Pulls him up to his feet. Big series of strikes. As the count goes to 6. Zalzer throws him in. Follows right after. And with that, he's going to go up top. Frog splash, but nobody home. Dynamo measures things out. Lower basement drop kick. Zalzer gets the tag. Here comes Traybar. Dynamo waiting for him. Big super kick, but Traybar comes right back up and gets another. Arm slam downward. Stalks his prey, walks around and big kick. Hits him with the big knee drop, hooks the leg for the pin. But it gets broken up. Tried for the Cyberstar, didn't get the pin, now the tag. And here comes Checkmate. Checks to see where Zalzer is, now goes after Traybar, flips him over. Stump puller one way, then the other. Pulls him up to his feet. Grabs the arm, but Traybar fights back. Trying to do something in the corner, but instead gets slammed into the turnbuckle by Checkmate. Pulls him out. Brings him up. And a buckle bomb right into the corner. Hooks the leg for the pin. And it is over. Huge tag team match. This one goes to Power and Glory. Big win for the Cyberspace team. The Cyberpunks are able to take out the Gnomes and get a victory Five-star match there, everyone. 5-star match. You can't get any better than that. That was a good one. We've had a great series of matches here so far. Now let's go on to more tag team action. As we have the team of the Brotherhood of Cthulhu who feel that the Barbarians, Rul-Em and Balrig, the Blackstone brothers, are too antiquated in their ways and should not even be here. And the Bravestones have shown themselves to be quite handy in the ring against the two apostles of the Great Old Ones. So now we'll see them in tag team action here, as last week Lionel was in singles action against Balrig. Got the pin and then had to get some extra help from Zebulon, and then also calling in Scooter from the Demolition Squad to do some triple teaming on Balrig at the end of the match. So these two teams are not liking each other very well. And there you hear the gong. That can mean only one thing. The Brotherhood have arrived.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 456 pounds, the Miz, the tag team of Honor Champions, the Brotherhood.
They are the Brotherhood of Cthulhu, Lionel Hawk, Zebulon Banks. They are the Knights of the Realm, the men's tag team champions. This is a non-title bout. Yeah, that match was exhausting that we just had, Kurtwich. We've had a lot of good ones here tonight. I guess things are making up for the fact of us not being able to connect well last week. Looks like things are evening out. And we're getting a good signal to boot. As the Brotherhood gets themselves set, waiting for their opponents to enter. There you hear the blowing of the horn from the longboats. They've become quite the fan favorites as of late. And we've got the red-headed version of Balrig again. He's supposed to be black-haired, the one on the left.
At a combined weight of 643 pounds, the Bloodshed Brothers.
Balrig and Rul-Em Bravestone. They are the Barbarians. They are our dwarven tag team. Don't let their weight and size fool you. They are as nimble in the ring as anyone else. And they have proven to be a handful for many tag teams, especially this one here, the Brotherhood of Cthulhu. And here we go. It's Lionel Hawk starting off first. I think that's Balrig, yeah. We're going to have red-headed Balrig once again. And already Lionel's going into meditation here as Balrig slowly gets to his feet. Takes advantage, whips Lionel hard into the corner. Big shot to the chest, and with that, nope, yeah, quick tag. And here comes Rul-Em. And a big running body splash by the little brother. Big forearm shot there. Pulling the arms back. And a big headbutt right between the shoulder blades. Pulls him up. Hooks him up. And a big sweeping suplex. Looks like the Blackstones are going to go for quick tags here. As Balrig is back in. Big running shot and a running clothesline. Now goes after Zebulon. Hip tosses him into the ring. You know, he's got some animosity going after last week. Lionel pulls him up. Does a body slam of his own. Hooks the leg. Puts him down for the pin, but only a 1 count. Zebulon still groggy after that. And now Lionel whips Rul-Em into the other corner. Big body splash. Elbow shot. Throws him down. Goes for an elbow shot, and I think he missed. But Ballrig is still down. Hits with that elbow. That one didn't miss. And now he'll make the tag. Zebulon's ready to come in as Ballrig gets to his feet. And just a big running body splash by Ballrig onto Zebulon. Zebulon grabs Ballrig, whips him towards the corner. Hits the rep. It looks like he had planned that way because he hits the drop kick off of the springboard of the ropes. Now has him wrapped up. Hits the big DDT. But Ballrig's right back up to his feet. And now has Zebulon hard into the turnbuckle. Zebulon elbows his way free. Goes for a kick and misses. Ballrig's going to whip him hard into the ropes. Picks him up. Massive spine buster. Holds him down for the pin. But only a 1 count. Ballrig ready, comes after Zebulon. Big headbutt to the back of the head. Zebulon pops right back up. Forearm to the back. Whips him hard into the ropes. Drops down. And Luthez press and goes right to the ground and pound. Zebulon not afraid to go power against the Blackstone brothers here. Tries to take him to the corner. Ballrig has second thoughts on that. Wraps him up. Pulls him up into fireman's carry. The ref kind of traps it. He's just going to military press and drop him. I think he had plans to do another move there, but the ref was in the way. Now stomps right on Zebulon's hands. Rubs his face into the mat. Big elbow drop to both shoulders and back. Zebulon back up. Forearm to the back, whips him into the ropes, drops down. Leapfrogs over, pops him up, and just a fist to the face. Pulls him up, face slams him straight down. And now, going more ground and pound to the side of the head. And Ballrig definitely needs to tag out if he can get away, but Zebulon's not letting him. Pulls him up. Face slams him straight down again. And now goes for more ground and pound. He wants to go hard and heavy. Big stomp to the gut. And now there's the tag. And Lionel comes back in. Ballrig back to his feet. No wasted motion. Half Nelson. Suplex there. Lionel pops right back up. Whips him hard into the corner. Scoops him up. And places Ballrig in the tree of woe. And now has the foot right on the chin as he comes down. Lionel goes for a meditative pose, giving Dolgrim time to get the tag. Dolgrim pushes him off, and a nice little running DDT of his own by the little brother of the Bravestone brothers. Lionel coming back with the strikes. This is on that one. Got modified inverted DDT, almost like the key point, but now Dolgrim has him wrapped up. For the rollover, almost pulled off a pin. Big boot. Catches Lionel by surprise. Scoops him up. Big powerful slam straight down. And now pulls him up. Chest slam straight down. Here's the tag, and Ballrig comes back in. Waiting for Lionel to get up. Wraps him up. Hits him with the dwarf kick. Hooks the leg for the pin. And at the 2 count, Zebulon's there for the save. He's going to go up second rope. Body splash, but nobody home. Lionel gets free and tags in Zebulon. Zeb's in there. Ballrig chases him down, gets a forearm strike in. Gets another one in. Now just wraps him up on the rope. Cutting the air supply down. Ballrig is bleeding. Has him up, rams him into turnbuckles, and throws Zebulon out to the middle of the ring again. And now it's Ballrig's turn for the ground and pound. And with that, he will tag and bring in Dolgrim. Hits the drop kick, but doesn't fail him, and the second one does, however. Doesn't get a hold of him there. Dolgrim has him up. Fireman's carry. And it's going to be snake eyes for Zebulon. Big stomp to the face. Has the boot right on the chest, squeezing the air out. Another one for good measure. He saw what happened to his brother. Would love to get some revenge here. Pushes Zebulon off. Hard whip into the ropes. Pulls him up. Big spine buster. Hooks the legs for the pin. But Lionel's there for the quick save before the count. Measures him out. Big elbow drop right to the chest. Goes for a stomp. Nobody home. Wraps him up. Single hook. Another half Nelson suplex there. Dahlgren celebrates, but allows Zebulon to get the tag. That's all right. He gets a forearm to the back of the head of Lionel. Now a chest slam. Zebulon's not even out of the ring yet. He's so knocked out of it. Hooks the leg for the hook, has him down for the pin, but only a 1 count. Zebulon wasn't there for the save. Quick kick by Lionel, get free. And now he comes out, wraps him up, pulls him up. Hits him with the big great old drop. But before he can get the pin, Ballrig is there for the save. And Ballrig still has animosity against Lionel, picks him up, slams it, tries to go over slam, but Lionel turns it into a DDT. And now a big forearm to the head on the Dahlgren by Lionel. Wraps him up. Hard whip into the corner. Pulls him out. Body slam down. He's going to go upstairs. Looks like he wants to go for maybe the Arkham Stomp. And misses badly. Dahlgren take advantage. No, gets whipped hard in the corner again. Big knife edge chop by Lionel. And with that, he'll retreat to the corner and tag. Takes a lot of work to take out these Barbarians. So they're having to tag quite a bit. Wraps the arm around the rope. Trying to take some of the strength away. Shots to the gut. And down goes Dahlgren, but he walks right into a big boot. Big dwarven boot, but Zebulon kicks his way free as well. Springboard. Nice little springboard drop kick by Zebulon. Slams the arm down. Spinning leg drop. Dahlgren trying to pull himself up on the ropes. He'll take advantage of opportunity. Nope, he's not going to tag. He does the throat slash as Dahlgren comes back in. Dahlgren scoops him up. Zebulon floats over and a chop block to the back of the knee. There's the tag as Zebulon goes into a meditative pose. Dahlgren not afraid to go after him, goes right out and hits him right with a DDT. Zebulon rolls out, shoulder block, knocks Lionel down. Zebulon still reeling from the DDT and he's bleeding. Ballrig goes right after him. Big series of strikes, but walks right into a hip toss by Zebulon. Pulls Ballrig up. Spine buster of his own. Waits for him to get up, wraps him up, slams him down, and is going for the tentacle vice. Submission move's not going to do you much good out here. Maybe stall for time for a count out. He taps, but it doesn't mean anything. As the count goes to 8. We might get a count out victory here for the Brotherhood. And we will. They get the count out victory. They'll accept it. They tell the Barbarians to get out. Kicks Dahlgren out. Ballrig standing there. Couldn't get the clean victory, but they got the victory nonetheless. The Bravestone brothers leave the ring area for now, but that's not going to be the last we're going to be seeing of this rivalry for sure. Celebrating a victory, but not a very clean one. And now we will go into singles action here again, as we have the big rivalry going on continuing between the Triangle and the new faction, Team Chemo. Of course, Pistol Pal will be going up against Doxel Rusabin here, representing each group. Team Chemo is the new men's faction that's formed to take on the Triangle. We'll see how Doxel does against Curtis here. Looks like they're coming out by themselves. And coming out first, one of the three members of the Triangle. It is Curtis the Pistol Powell out of the Weird Wild West.
The foe is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the Triangle of Terror from Carson City, Nevada, weighing in at 219 pounds, Curtis Powell.
Trying to get the crowd to his side, but the Triangle is not well liked. Led by Jardik Munka, the former men's champion. Curtis and his teammate Lore Odubda were not able to prevent Jardik from losing the belt when Novar cashed in the belt, and now the rivalry continues between the Triangle that Jardik wants to use to try to rule all of Grappler's Keep with an iron fin, but instead he finds the team of Team Chemo working and standing up to him, and also he finds himself without his belt. But right now we'll see two of the other members of the faction. You see Curtis there, and now coming out will be his opponent,
And his opponent, representing
the Tiefling Blood Hunter.
from the pits of hell, weighing in at 236 pounds,
Doxel Rusabin, our Tiefling Blood Hunter, sworn to fight evil wherever he finds it, and he sees plenty of it in the Triangle. So he's teamed up with Ben Varde de Mustaine and Novar Zantrone. They are the men's. He is the men's champion now, as they are standing right up and in the face of the Triangle. And we'll see how Doxel does against Curtis here tonight. Should be a good matchup. Not like they needed any other further motivation, but these are also two very skilled wrestlers. It looks like we're set and ready to go. There's the bell, and here we go. Doxel going right after Curtis. Quick strike, pulls him up. Pancakes him down, has him down for the pin early. Almost like he was doing a reversed Boston Crab there. Kicks out now, hard whip into the corner. Big forearm strike. Another. Now kicks the knee. Goes after him again, but Curtis gets a shot up of his own, pulls him up. And pancake slams Doxel down as well. Big stomp onto the arm. Now a knee to the back. Another knee to the back. Goes for another one. This time Doxel rolls out of the way. Comes in with a flying forearm of his own. They hook up into the ropes and goes. Nice running neck breaker. Big stomp to the face. Now to the back of the head. Goes for a big drop kick. Doesn't do as good. Drop kick of his own from the rope is a little bit more effective by Curtis. Now puts him on the rope. Spins him around. Has the legs up. And what looked like that might have been I guess he got him on the gut. Looked like he was more going for a low blow there, but didn't quite hit there. Forearm to the back. Another one to the back of the head. Grabs the leg and kicks him right in the back of the calf. Has him hooked up in the corner and alley-oops him out. But he pops right back up. Doxel whipped hard into the ropes. Nice little hip toss by Curtis. Stomp misses as Doxel gets up. Goes for a low shoulder block to the knee. Whips him into the ropes. Nice arm drag. Takedown there, over to the ropes. Split leg knee drop. And now pulls him up. Twisting the neck hard. Slowing down the airflow to Curtis. Throws him down. Springboard moonsault. Hooks the leg for the pin. Still a little early, only a 1 count. Curtis rolls away. Has himself up on the ring apron as Doxel waits. And a big shoulder block knocks him down onto the Eldritch Blast safety mats. Pulls him up to his feet. Big series of kicks. Wraps him up. Small package driver. Scoops him up into a fireman's carry. Has him up and just rams his back right into the wall. Pulls Curtis up to his feet. Has him by the back of the head and now throws him back inside the ring. Both competitors back inside. Doxel goes right back after him. Quick snap DDT. Big stomp misses. Hard in the corner. Nope. Ripcords him into a knee to the gut. As Curtis is now starting to feel some adrenaline moving here. Brings him up. Just slaps Doxel across the face. Measures him up and some ground and pound to the fist of the head. Now slams the face. Goes after some more. Not had enough. Slams him down again. Pulls him up. Wraps him around. Hits him with the shootout. Hooks the leg. Goes for the pin. But Doxel kicks out. He's going to go up top rope. Waiting for Doxel to get up. Spins around. And then hits the body splash. And now goes for ground and pound. Nope, Doxel reverses it. Gets a few shots in. Grabs him by the leg. Elbow drop to the knee. And now just starts punching at it. Trying to take the leg out from underneath of Curtis. Wait, was he setting him up maybe for the Blood Hunter there? Has him up. Nope. He's going to go for the demon drop and hits it. Pulls him away from the ropes to the center of the ring. Flips him over. Goes for the pin. But no, kicks out of the demon drop. Pulls him up to his feet. Curtis is bleeding. I think Doxel is as well. Hammerlock has him down to one knee. Curtis trying to punch his way loose. And does. Springboard drop kick again. And now Curtis is going up top rope. Big elbow, but nobody home. Doxel takes advantage, pulls him up. Big forearm shot. Down goes Curtis in the corner. He rolls away. Doxel coming right after him. Grabs him by the legs, but no. Curtis kicks him off. Pulls the arm over. Big stomp right onto the arm. And now the ground and pound continues. As you can see, these two do not like each other at all. Pulls him up. You can see the blood splatters on the mats outside the ring as Curtis takes his time walking around. Both of them have drawn blood. Doxel on one knee, is now on both as Curtis gets there. Doxel ready, Curtis going for the springboard, but inverted DDT instead by Doxel. Pulls him up. Whips him over the ropes onto the ring apron. Big forearm shot. Another forearm shot. It's going to go out on the ring apron with him. Apologize for the ad break again, people. Cost of doing business on Twitch. As Doxel goes over, sits right onto the shoulder. Split leg knee drop again onto Curtis. As the count continues, Doxel standing over, wasn't paying attention. Curtis tries to throw him into the ring. Massive slam downward. Now a big stomp to the back of the head as this match keeps going back and forth. Knee to the head. As the count goes to 4, as you can see, both guys are bleeding out there. You see residue on the mats outside. Big stomps. Doxel pops right back up. Much to Curtis's surprise. You can see he's a little surprised here. Wraps him up. Hits the shootout again. Hooks the leg for the pin. But no, Doxel kicks out. Curtis thought he had him. More ground and pound as if Doxel's not losing enough blood. Curtis is going to go upstairs. Top rope once again. Nobody home for the elbow again. Curtis comes up swinging, gets all the shots in. Lays down and gets a quick kick there. Shotgun drop kick to the back. As Doxel slowly pulls himself up in the corner. Big stomp by Curtis again. And has that boot right on the chest trying to squeeze the air out. Doxel barely hanging on, it looks like, at this point. Trying to pull himself up. Not able to. Curtis waiting for Doxel to get up. Springboards up. Hits the stampede. Hooks the leg for the pin. And that is it for Curtis. Gets the victory. Doxel rolls out of the ring. And now Ben Mustaine comes from behind with the kendo stick. Team Chemo is not letting the Triangle get away with what they've done in the past. Ben holding the kendo stick proudly, defending his teammate. And Team Chemo is letting it be known they are not to be reckoned with. And now we have one of the big matches of the night. Rul-Em is cashing in the Hunter's Mark. He has borne it 4 times in a row successfully, which means he can cash it in, and he will against Novar Xanatrone to try to become the men's Master of Melee champion. Novar will have his 2 teammates at his side, Doxel and Ben. I guess they want to make sure that the Triangle doesn't try any kind of hijinks. I don't know if that'll happen. But we'll see what Rul-Em can do against Novar. And next week I'm going to have this set to have the other announcer. And coming out first, it is Rul-Em wearing the Hunter's Mark. He'll be trading that belt in when he gets to the ring. A victory here will give him a different belt, the belt everyone wants, the Master of Melee Championship. And I need to fix his title entrance here. It's not correct. But we will fix that later. Can Rul-Em accomplish what Warble did last week? Warble traded in the Hunter's Mark for a title shot and defeated Analyth for the belt. Will he be able to do that against Novar here tonight? And here they are, Team Chemo. Novar Xanatrone with the champion's belt around his waist along with his friends. Doxel Rusabin, who looks like he's recovered from his match. Ben does not Ben de Mustaine no longer has the kendo stick. Yeah, I was kind of surprised with that ending myself, Kurtwich. But now they're going to be there here in support for Novar Xanatrone as he will try to hang on to the belt. This will be his first defense of the Master Melee Championship. Let's see, we'll see if Novar can forge himself another victory here tonight. Or will our villain turn supervillain turn superhero do the ultimate comeback and become champion? Here's the belt that they're going for. It is the Master Melee Men's Championship. Let's go back to the ring announcer.
From the Queen City, weighing in at 228 pounds, the men's internet fighting champion, Rul-Em. And his opponent from Babylon, weighing in at 265 pounds, the undisputed men's Universal Champion, the unrelenting Blacksmith.
Novar Xanatrone, Cleric of the Forge. He probably feels he can make a better belt than that one, but he'll hand it over to the ref as he defends it. Rul-Em says, that's the belt I am looking for the upgrade to. Holds it up for everyone to see. And looks like we are ready to go. Rul-Em is set. Novar looks relaxed. And here we go. Novar bends him around, big ripcord into an uppercut and goes right to the ground and pound. These are both two power brokers here. As the rest of Team Chemo watches on and now goes for the single leg camel stretch, trying to slow Rul-Em down. But Rul-Em gets out. Whip into the ropes, drops down, leapfrogs over, goes for a shot, tries to go for a hip toss. Novar blocks it, gets a shot in, wraps him up, and goes right to a Luthez press. Doesn't waste any time for him coming off the ropes. Goes for the pin, but only a 1 count, a little bit early. Novar figuring out where he wants to go next, grabs the leg. Going for a almost like some sort of ankle lock there, step over toe hold kind of thing. Elbow to the knee, but now Rul-Em springs back up and now has Novar on the rope. Gets a shot in and now embraces the neck to the top rope. Goes for a kick, Novar's ready, pulls him in for a lariat shot. Rul-Em rolls outside the ring. Novar's going around the other side. Gonna catch him back there, ready. Oh! And a big boot there from Rul-Em caught Novar by surprise. Rul-Em saw him coming, throws Novar back inside the ring. Big forearm shot. Pulls him up to his feet. Springboard Superman punch. We've been seeing that all night. It's been pretty effective. Hooks the leg. You can see Ben trying to rally the crowd to Novar's side there in the background. And now Novar has Rul-Em. He's got him up. Has him set. Hits the anvil. Out of nowhere. Hits Rul-Em with the anvil. He's going to go upstairs. Waiting for Rul-Em to get up. Double axe handle. Has the stomp going. He went for the forge hammer, wasn't able to do it. Now has him hard into the turnbuckle. Rul-Em had it blocked. Now elbows his way free. Tries to grab a hold of Novar, who kicks out. Novar has him up on the shoulder and snake eyes right into the turnbuckle. Rul-Em's been able to counter, but not 100% effective as Novar waits. Drop kick knocks him down onto the Eldritch Blast safety mats. Novar has the champion's advantage. He cannot lose due to the belt due to disqualification or a count out. Double axe handle from the top rope. Goes right after him. And now throws Rul-Em back in. Walks his way around, coming in from the other side. Grabs him by the leg. Knee breaker right into the mat. Flips him over. Ben's blocking our view here. Hooks the leg for the pin. And it is over. Rul-Em tried. But Novar retains the Master Melee Men's Championship. Takes the belt from the ref. No interference from the triangle. Yeah, has a good boot for the ankle twist. Yeah, that helped out. But the victory goes to Novar. And Team Chemo keeps the men's championship belt. As Ben and Dox will keep an eye out for the triangle. Looks like they will not do anything with this match. Holds the belt up high for everyone to see. A big win in his first title defense. He hangs on to the belt. 2.5 stars. It didn't go long. It didn't need to. A big win there for Novar to keep the belt. And now we'll go to our men's main event. We have an ongoing rivalry between Rufus Combs and Kilran. We saw that earlier when we were catching up things from last week. Tonight it's going to be Rufus going up against Meanie out of the Three Kobolds and the Trenchcoat. Mo is not here tonight. Excuse me. So Meanie will be here by himself against Rufus. Meanie's there, and Kilran attacks Rufus from behind as he's coming down to the ring. Throws him into the ring steps, and now throws him in. Kilran not liking what Rufus did last week. I guess turnaround is fair play. Rufus trying to get himself up to his feet as Meanie watches. Meanie's known as the dirtiest wrestler in the keep. The bell's rung. Goes in for a drop kick, but Rufus blocks that, gets a strike in, wraps him from behind. Big Russian leg sweep. And now it's ground and pound time. Rufus is going right back at it. Out of the Weird Wild West. Marshall out of the West got pulled here by some sort of time loop vortex, along with Curtis Powell and a couple of others. And now he finds himself here in Grappler's Keep. Meanie tried to block the strikes from Rufus, but not successful. Big knee shot there. Meanie's down. Rufus going up top rope. Double stomp to the gut. Pulls Meanie up to his feet. Pushes him away. And a big running boot. Springboard moonsault, but nobody home. Meanie was ready. Grabs the leg. And a stump puller forward. Flips him over. He's going to wrap the legs up. Big stomp on the back of both hamstrings. Rufus is trying to get up. Meanie tries to get a shot in, but Rufus kicks in first. Now has him up. Fireman's carry. Flips him over into a skull cracker. And Meanie's not been able to get much offense going. Meanie's ready for Rufus coming around. Some kicks to the hamstring to try to slow him down. Knocks him into the announcer's table. Big boot to the face. Another big foot to the face. Pulls him up. Throws him hard into the ring. Alright, no worries, Crit Witch. As nice little mocking moves there. Crit goes for that drop kick again, but Rufus has it blocked. Springboard forearm shot hits. And now Meanie is down for the count, but only for a 1 count. Thanks for coming by, Crit Witch. We always appreciate you having here. Flips him over as Rufus is going for some ground and pound. Meanie gets some in instead. Rufus rolls back in as Meanie's takes the turnbuckle off. You know he had something playing there. Rufus goes after him. Now Meanie's got him. Hard whip into the ropes. Drops down. Big spinning back kick, and Meanie going to take advantage. Hooks the leg for the pin. But no, Rufus kicks out. The ref has not seen the missing turnbuckle as of yet. Grabs the leg, spins around. Looks like he's going for the Kobold's Curse. He's got the figure four locked in. Trying to get a submission from Rufus. And the hold is broken. Damage is done, but no, Rufus is able to kick Meanie away. Pulls him up. Hard whip into the ropes. The ref is fixing the turnbuckle as we have back and forth on the ropes. Shot to the gut by Rufus. Pulls him up. Ripcords him into a big forearm shot to the head. Pulls him up to his feet. And has the arm with a big series of kicks. Pulls him up. Big kick to the back. Waiting for Meanie to get up. Kick to the gut. Hits him with the quick draw. Hooks the leg for the pin. And it is over. And the win goes to Marshall Rufus Combs.
Here is your winner, Rufus Combs.
So despite the attempted interference early on by Killeran Sparkshard, Rufus is able to get the victory over Meanie here tonight in the main event. Good series of matches, and we only had those 2 interruptions of service later on, early on, but we've been able to complete the rest of the show. Good for us. So it looks like things are fixing up. And with that, that'll bring us to the end of this week's Grappler's Keep. Thank you all for joining us in with us here. Gonna watch here, not gonna do things as far as we're definitely gonna do a raid, but we're gonna wait for things to catch up so everyone who's watching can see it. Hopefully you can catch us later if you're not catching us live here and you're catching us on here VOD on Twitch, or you're catching us on YouTube. I've got some catching up to do to get everyone all the videos up to date on that, because I got a bunch of editing that I'm going to have to do to get all these things to work. Hopefully we can get all that stuff straightened out, and looks like things are going better with us on there. So we'll wait for things to catch up to us here. As we do that, we'll let you know that we do have a Discord if you'd like to join us here for some kinds of discussions that we can have started going on there. We have sections for talking about the different games we do here. Schedule is usually Monday nights is family night at the Emporium, as my daughter Bonnie and I have just completed a series in the game Whispers in the West, a good mystery solving game. We're going to do some other stuff here in the next coming weeks. The next one we're going to do is either probably going to be a 1 or maybe a 2-shotter. We don't know for sure. We'll find out as we go. And then Wednesday nights we'll be back to our normal schedule, because we've been doing some stuff here around the house. We've had moved furniture around and all sorts of stuff like that, so it's interfered with the streaming schedule. So we'll be back on Wednesday with Baldur's Gate 3 as we continue our story there, The Legend of Ben Damastane. We're in Act 3 right now. We're in the city of Baldur's Gate, and I think we're getting ready to wrap up some of the stories for some of the characters. Our main party is we've wrapped up the storyline for Shadowheart. We still have stuff to do for Lae'zel and for Astarion, as well as the main story and such. So we're going to have things going on there. So that'll be Wednesday night, and then Saturday, hopefully this coming Saturday afternoon, a week from today at 1 p.m., we'll be on The Wandering DM for Scion Birth and New Gods, where we're doing our RP there has our demigod characters about to land in the underworld. I believe it's either the Japanese or Chinese. I'm not sure which one it is. Not being versed in what they call them in their mythoses and all that, I don't know what it is for sure. So we'll be landing there with a bunch of refugees from the Celtic underworld as we have left the Norse one. So as we try to save the underworld, which in turn will help save the world of the living. As we continue our adventures there, then we'll be back here Saturday night for more adventures here on Grappler's Keep. So let's see, who do we want to raid here tonight? Who have we got? Padinsky, we got Jarl of Goats on. Magus is on. I think we will raid Jarl of Goats. He has one of the things I do on Etsy is I make custom GM screens. I'm making 2 different screens right now for 2 different people who have ordered them and all that. So you can get that. You can find us there. Look under GM screens or look under Diet Water Productions for custom made GM screens. I make each one custom for the individual. I don't pre-make them. So we have that going there as well. All right, so let's go ahead and get ready to raid Jarl of Goats here. I want to make sure everything is caught. We're getting things caught up. With the thing here, it's like about a 2-minute delay, unfortunately. So we'll raid Jarl of Goats. And let's see, what is he doing tonight? He is doing, if I can get this thing to cooperate with me here, Fallout 76. He's doing that with a bunch of people. So a group thing here. So if you like what you see here, join us on Discord. We have a special section of Discord called the Prayer Closet. Here in this household, we definitely believe in the power of prayer. We know that it's real. We know that it's powerful. We know that it works. If you have a need, if you have a concern, if you have a request, please place it there, and we will be praying for you. And this isn't a case of thoughts and prayers, then nobody does anything. I keep a list on Evernote to keep track of all the different prayer requests going on and stuff like that. So it's definitely something that's going to actually really happen. So if you'd like that kind of spiritual support, please place your prayer request there. If it's something that's a little personal, a little private, and you don't want all the internet to know about it, then just use the praying hands emoji. We'll take that as what we call an unspoken request, which means God knows what it is. You know what it is. We don't know, but we don't have to know. All we need to know is that the need is there, and we'll be praying for you just as hard as if we knew what was actually going on, because we don't need to actually know. All we need to know is that the need is there, and that's all it takes. So with that, please go ahead. Again, if you'd like that kind of spiritual support, please do that there, either the praying hands or whatever their prayer request is. So let's go ahead and raid Jarl of Goats. So, until next time, everyone, may green be the grass below you, may blue be the sky above you, may straight be the path before you, and warm be the hearts that love you. Good night, everybody.
It is the best Twitch channel that is secretly an old-timey ice cream parlor on either side of the Mississippi, or the Rockies. And you should hear about the specials. Monday nights is Bonnie's Bonbons, cream extravaganza with all the float sodas and sundaes you can shake a stick at. I can shake a stick at quite a lot of Sundays. But there is also a Fudge Rodin Sunday special on Tuesdays, and the famous 1, 2, 3 parfait on Wednesdays, where wrestlers meet up in the squared circle to work out their differences with some healthy wrestling-style fisticuffs. It is all good, clean fun. Hawkeye's old-time gaming emporium. Their milkshakes bring all the gamers to the yard, and their content is more exciting than any Nickelodeon. Take your horse and buggy to their address, twitch.tv/KY Hawkeye.
This has been a Diet Water production.